Yo, what's poppin', guys? Welcome back to some more Battlehaus Devlog. Last time we added the system for making the enemies actually, or for making your creatures actually spawn when you drag them out, right? You drag it out, boom, it makes it spawn. It makes the boy spawn in the path where you put it. Pretty epic. But what do we got to do next? What do we do next? Now, we actually need to make a system for having those characters move forward, right? Pretty simple, self-explanatory if I do say so myself. So let's actually hop right in here. So when it starts as a clone, boom, it moves to where it's supposed to go. But what we need to do is we just need to have it move up, which would just be, you know, moving like this forever. What you're gonna do? Let's just try this. Let's just see if this works. Repeat until, or touching edge, and then we're gonna have an enemy sprite here. But just for now, we're just gonna do with edge, right? So here, yeah, no, that'll be fine. We're gonna have it change Y by, and now this is where it's gonna get a little bit interesting. This is where it gets a little interesting. So if you remember, we actually have speed in here, right? Speed. It's a thing that every single monster has, right? Monster stats right here, or monster set stats. These right here. This is stuff that we set up that gives each creature something special about them. So speed is the third one in each category, right? One. So this is the item ID of the monster, and then health 10. Damage 2, speed 1, hit speed 1.5. Pretty simple. So what we need to do is 3. So that'd be 9. So how do we actually figure this out? How do you actually figure out what it is exactly? So this monster ID does get set when you drag this out, right? And it sets monster ID somewhere here. I don't know where it actually sets the monster ID. Where does it set it? It doesn't set it. No. Monster ID to costume number. Okay. It's costume number. So, this is going to lead to a bit of an issue. Okay? So what I could do is we could just go through here and change all of this, which I think is what I'm going to do because it'll just make it a little bit easier on us. So we're just going to run through and I'm going to change all these digits to not having zeros, just so that it's a little easier for it to read. No, we shouldn't do that. We shouldn't do that. That's actually a bad idea, because I might want to read it in a very specific way, and having it like this will just make that a world easier. So never mind. I'm taking back what I said there. We're going to keep this how it is. Okay. Keep that how it is. Don't do that. Okay. So what we should do then, here's what we could do. We could set their names to this. Right, like it's Slime 001. 2 is Slosh. 3, 12, 3, 6, you know? We could do that. We could do that. Right. Okay, so monster ID gets set. If you did have monster ID like that, if I had it like this, it'd be pretty easy. But since there are more than one thing that have one, that wouldn't exactly work. So what I could do, here's what I could do, right? So I could, I'm just gonna do specific monster ID. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, we're going to set specific monster ID, and we'll do this in kind of a jank way, but it should still work. If length of monster ID equals 1, then what you will do is you will set or here, this. You will set, what did I call it? Specific monster ID, and you're going to want to, this. Okay. Set specific monster ID 2, and then you'll join like this. Okay. We'll join 0, 0, and then monster ID. So if it's 1, be 0, 0, 1. Right? That's what it'd do. 0, 0, 1, 0. But since it wouldn't be that, then what we do is the length of monster ID is 2. It's exactly. If it was 2, it would just be adding a 0. If it was 3, it would just be setting it to monster ID. And then we're not going to probably have ever more than 1,000 creatures here, so I don't got to worry about that. Just like this. Boom. Now we can actually set this. So we're going to be using specific monster ID. So what we will do is say let's run this. So what is monster ID? Monster ID is 10. Okay, cool. So we hit this. What did it set this specific monster ID to? 0, 1, 0, 10, right? So what we can check now is we can check. So we're going to grab out an item number of and an item of. Item number of. Okay, monster ID, which is, or not monster ID, specific monster ID, which will be, for example, 10, right? And what is that? Item number of, so here, not of account info. This would be of monster set stats. Okay, 7. What's in 7 slot? Item number 7. 10. Okay, so that's an issue. Okay, here. Let's do this. Let's add a symbol that would never be there at the end of each of these. Let's add a symbol that would never be there at the end of each of these. Oh, hold up. This needs to be 3. This one is the 003. Okay. 5. 6. Just adding this tilde to the end of each of these so that we can differentiate it from everything else, hopefully. Right? Just so we can easily differentiate these from everybody else that we see. Using a tilde because I don't use tildes for anything else besides stuff like this. Okay, cool. Now it'll also add something else to the end. Now it'll add that tilde to the end, right? It'll add that tilde that we need. Slam that in there. So now it add that tilde to the end. Yes. That's an exclamation point. Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. Now what we can check is we'll need to run this. Okay, cool. So now that has that tilde at the end. Check this. 50. What is number 50 in this list? Look at that. 10 with that tilde. Okay, pretty cool. So. And then it'd be plus 3. So here, plus 3 would be 53. And what's in 53? 53 is his speed, because health, right? Because we go health, damage, speed. So there we go. Now we have a system for setting up the movement speed of whatever creature we're doing. So let's give this a little bit of a test and see what it does. So let's head in and see if it works. Pleasant Park, level 1. Okay, cool. Let's say we put Stump down right here. He zoomed instantly. Mustache moves pretty slow. Okay. Oh, I know what it is. I know what it is. Change Y by item number. We're doing the item number. It needs to be this. Because now it gives me an actual number. Okay, there we go. Now it's not giving us the number of the channel, it's giving us the number. Okay, that'll make more sense. That'll be a little bit nicer to look at now. Okay, let's throw down Slimy. And there he goes. He's moving at a pretty slow speed until he reaches the end. Duvall was a little bit quicker. Right? Mustache, does not move. Okay, that's a bit weird. Why doesn't Mustache move? What number is Mustache? Mustache is, I'm to believed, is 20. He's number 20. Okay, let's take a look at the list and see what's going on with 20. So, where is it? It doesn't exist. Huh? Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh, there's 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15. 1, 2, 3. 2.2. Huh? I'm confused. 2.2. He has a movement speed. He has one. Why isn't it working? Let's see if Slap works. Slap moves. Deval moves. Cloud moves. Bloxygen. Oh my god, Bloxygen books it. Slimy moves. I want you to give me Mustache again. Why doesn't Mustache move? Okay, let's break this down then. So in here, it will set monster ID to costume number. 20. Okay, that's the issue. Sets it to 20, but we don't have the things going up to 20. We don't have the things going up to 20. We have it going up to 18. So here. Now Mustache should be 15. There we go. Now he's where he's supposed to be. That's what it was. That's what it was, everybody. Okay. That's what it is. Cat changed into Slap. Oh man, now they're all changing into the wrong things. Okay. This is fine. Okay. Monster ID, costume number. These guys. Costume to monster ID, which is the number. But these guys have empty slots too. So that's what that is. Give it another shot. Give it another shot. Okay. Bloxygen is Bloxygen. Car is car. Guy is guy. Okay, cool. Now they can all actually move. Okay. I'm honestly tempted to make them to cut their movement speed in half. Because they're kind of fast. They're kind of fast. Just for how small the map is, they kind of move really fast. Like, even if I did that, all their stuff would still scale to the same way. They'd just all be a little slower. Because now car moves really fast, but that's because it's car. Guy moves relatively slowly now. Slap is Slap. Bloxygen is Bloxygen. But again, if we're generating stuff, we might want to have them move a little slower. So let's say 3. Cut it in half by 3. Well, that's not what cut in half means, but that's besides the point. Let's test it out. See what it does. Oh, look at that. We got a Saw Ghost. Bam. Saw Ghost is pretty quick. He moving real fast. Bloxygen, pretty slow. Slosh doesn't move. And now they're not doing the right things anymore. Why? Why all of a sudden are they not working? Why all of a sudden are they not working? Slosh doesn't move. Cat doesn't move. Slosh doesn't move. Car still moves, though. I'm guessing because their number is now so low that they can't move at all. I'm guessing that's what it is. That's probably what it is. They move so slow. It's probably rounding to 0. Okay, here. Let's set this to ceiling then. Not round. Let's set it to ceiling. Can I just do that like this? No, I can't. Of course not. Okay, let's just set it to ceiling of. Okay. Try that. Wait, but now it's going to be... No. Now it's going to be rounding to a whole number. Now it's going to be rounding to a whole number. Now it's just going to round to a whole number. Because even if I had that round in there, it rounds to 1. And if I did ceiling of, it just round to the whole number 1. Yeah, no, we can't have it rounding anything. So that, if he moves at 1 and now moves at half, divide by 3 and now moves at 0.33333. If you do 2.5 and now moves at 0.4. So here, just try 3 with no rounding and see if they're going to end up moving backwards. Because they could, in theory, move backwards. Towley, he moved real slow. Car moves pretty slow. Saw Ghost, slow. Guy, slow. Car, slow. Okay. Give me one of the ones that were an issue for us. Give us one of the ones that was an issue for us. None of these were issues for us. Car, Towley, Slap. No, spawn us with a guy that was an issue. Please. You gave me 4 cars. The chances of you giving me 4 cars are so low, and you did it anyways. How disrespectful. Bloxygen wasn't an issue. Okay, cool. Bloxygen still works. I want you to give me Slosh, because Slosh wouldn't move. Slosh wouldn't move and Cat wouldn't move. Slosh moves, Cat moves. Good. Good. Wow, that took way longer than it needed to. Wow, that took longer than it needed to. Okay. There we go. Now they move correctly. Now they move correctly. And that is where I'm going to end the episode. So thank you all so much for watching. If you like it, anyways, because... Thank you all for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.